The Thief Companion app has been shut down as of May 25th, 2018. We hope you were able to enjoy it since its release 4 years ago. Happy gaming! Happy Easter, Xbox. And happy Easter. You know, that was last weekend. But happy Easter to all of you watching this. Also, please note that the Square Enix membership services are disabled and no longer functional in the menu system. Okay, all of this is, all of this is very good to know. So this is Thief. This is Thief, or as my nan would have said, Teef. This is a 10-year-old video game now, which is really difficult to kind of come to terms with when you think about the fact that when you think about the Thief games, they're much older than that. And in fact, those games were old when this game came out. So, you know, if you're like me, that is going to make you feel old. We're going to jump into this game fresh. Now, there's a big reason for that. I never played this video game. I played the old Thief games and just wasn't particularly interested in playing this game when it came out. I remember this game was considered to be pretty mediocre upon its release. Which is this normal balance? Let's go. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start out by saying here, this is not something that should ever be the case in a video game. You should never be locked out of changing the difficulty once you start the game. It is a ridiculous notion. There is basically no functional reason I can think of as to why this should be allowed. You know, if you have multiple difficulties, you should just be able to switch between them at any time. If you have to reload the game. Like, you know, obviously you probably have to reload the game. I think that's pretty stupid. So let's jump in here. So I tested the game to make sure it works, but you know, who knows? I always get very nervous about games from the, 2014 is a bit beyond the period I'm thinking of, but let's call it the Games for Windows Live era, running on Windows 11 machines.
You can put a price on anything.
Okay, well,
secrets, reputations, a life, and trust. If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Say goodbye to
but then
subtitles.
I suppose none of that matters when you're me.
I believe the main character is named Garrett,
when
right?
Did I ever pay for anything?
My memory is that the main character in this game is called Garrett. Oh, TOS. All right. So what's my crouch? Is C. I cannot use control. So one thing I will... Yeah. Wait. Is that...
Too much light.
Okay. Well, probably...
Let's make it a little more cozy in here.
Probably too much talking, too, if you think about it. All right. Give me that. I do like that I have, like, the powers of the magpie, where I can just sort of see shiny stuff. Man, it's crazy that it just goes to show you that you can remember the smallest random details from video games that you've played even, decades ago. So one thing I will say is this runs pretty darn well. It looks pretty good, actually. Like I'm not expecting it to be a barn burner, obviously, because it's 2024. But, the lighting is also, I respect being able to look down and see your feet. Should we see if there are some POV options here? With that, where do you think that would be? It would be in Game and HUD. No. Display. Yeah, display probably not. No. So I'm getting the full 120. And it is quite nice. Oh, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, look at that. Much better. Wouldn't you agree? Sir Mustache. There's a subtle head movement to the walking that I also am appreciating. Got them 5G scissors. These scissors are hooked up to my Wi-Fi, son. But they're going to be disconnected from your Wi-Fi in a moment, sir. All right. Ooh. Oh, no, I gotta hammer this. Like, so far, I love games running in high frame rates. Like, I'm pretty easy that way. I don't know about everybody else out there, but I'm just pretty easy that way, you know? Okay. Okay, but here's the issue that I have is that I'm using a mouse and keyboard so I can.
Someone's a bird lover. That painting's more my taste. I should take a closer look.
But I moved too fast. Do you think was there a control? No, you're just Sir. Okay. Note to everyone out there. There are no keyboard control screen. There is for a game on the personal computer. That's a little bit of a problem. Also, let's get a little bit of subtitles, please. Garrett voice on, off. Oh. I'm going to put that in the back pocket. All right. All right. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Nice little bit. I like that. So we got to find the sweet spot here. And that's all. Oh, was it? Oh no, that is the brightest it gets. Okay. Set that pin. Oh, set that one. And oh, hello. Thank you. So, I've said this before, and I will say it again. There is no better lockpicking minigame in the history of video games than Signalis.
Well, they do call the rooftops the Thieves' Highway. I just hope that's not who I think it is.
Signalis, the absolute best. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can say about it really either, but, you know, we all just endeavor to have mini games as good as Signalis, I guess. Okay, why would someone leave a rope arrow? You know what? Let's not ask questions. All right, I'm shocked that says press 8. I don't know if I've ever seen a video game say press 8 before. Okay, so that's just the. Yeah, these are. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say these are not intuitive controls on the mouse and keyboard. But you know what? I'm going to stick with them because, you know, there's got to be something for you to discover. So if you want to know how good the controllers are, then, you know, go play it yourself. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, there we go. So, you know, when you play the game and you're playing it on your precious your precious controller, you will find out the pleasures for it yourself. So, do I? Okay, out in front, good.
Aaron. Of course it is. Care to make a little more noise next time?
How else would you know it was me?
Oh, wow, she actually does sound like she's that far away.
Bassett did tell you we were working together on this, right?
Well, I showed up, so what do you think?
I think you haven't changed a bit. Come on, it'll be just like old times.
Okay, so that is actually one of the first times I think I've ever seen in a video game where someone is just like kind of a little awkwardly far from you and they sound like they're a little awkwardly far from you. Like usually the game will give it a little help, right? But here they're like, nope, she sounds like she's kind of far.
Glad you could make it.
Did you pick that route because it was fast or because you thought it'd be fun?
Can it be both?
Come on, let's get Basso his commission.
All right, we gotta do a little bit of sneaking.
Are you going to use any of those shadows, Lady Lamplight?
I was just scouting ahead. I know you always like to go first.
Okay, thus far I kind of hate the writing in this game, but again, such things are subjective. All right, I'm gonna lean that. All right, I do like. Wow, idiot. I do like visually how this game looks though. Like, I think it's doing a pretty good job here thus far
You
with
should get yourself one of these. See you on the other side.
with the lighting and the textures and. All right, I can't just jump up there.
Your average thief will be under a table in an ale house. And the watch will be liquored up too. I'm not handling fines with a drunk guard again.
Oh. Sorry, sir. Sorry, governor. I need this to feed my family. I just feel like the way the game interacts with the first-person camera and the way that you can see your hands and your feet.
Jealous of the club?
I
I
like
made it
that. I
myself.
like a game that kind of,
watch will be very impressed.
you know, you really feel like you can see the parts of your
You'll have
character
to catch me
interacting with the
first.
world.
Just
you
be
know?
aware of your surroundings.
It's not about taking in the sights, Garrett. It's about taking in the loot.
Oh, wow! Aren't you? You're tough.
You do still steal, right?
I've been stealing since before you could crawl.
I've also been stealing since the beginning of
There's the Garrett I
the
know.
the game.
How about a friendly wager? Let's see who can take in the most.
But I need this money to feed my family. All right. So why is it that it? Oh yeah, right. Forgot you got this like truncheon blackjack thing. I'm not gonna remember that you have to push R to do that. By the way, that's crazy. You gotta push R.
Look what I found.
What am I, a pirate?
You and me out on the town? Why did we stop doing this again?
Do you really need to ask? It pays to keep a low profile in places where I'm not welcome. There's a lot of those places.
Well, like, how many people know your face? Like, don't you do this at night when, like, you know, how much can people really know you? All right.
Hard to keep a secret in this neighborhood.
Voyeur's diary, did that say? Little blackmail money coming in later. It fancy. All right, ink bottle. Are we on a timer here, or can we just snatch all this stuff and go check out the other room too? Or is there another room? Now that I'm realizing that there might not be another room. Oh, okay, these are only 3G scissors. Wow. I'll stick with my 5G scissors, thank you very much. I get like 250 down on those scissors.
Going to urinate in the street like a watchman. At least do it out of the light. Everybody can see you.
Well,
The ale has to go somewhere, dear.
But he's right.
Middleman. Besides, you're the only one watching.
Every day I'm reminded what a catch you were.
Well, that's fascinating relationship we've just sort of walked through there. Oh, so the implication is she's already stolen everything in this place.
So how much did you steal?
I got like 150
It's not how much you
G's.
steal. It's what you steal.
And how you steal it.
Wait, wouldn't it be it's not...
Looks like this primal
Wouldn't it be
stone
like
thing
it's what
that
you
Vassar
can
wants
get
is
away
in the
with
ceramic,
stealing? Wouldn't
but
that
most
be the
rests
phrase
there.
that a good thief would...
It's the Baron's mansion.
You know what? I'll leave it up to him.
Won't be easy.
Worried?
Yes, and so should you.
We'll be fine. I'll pick up your slack.
They're very conspicuously
Sounds getting
dressed.
more
I
complicated
feel
by the
like
second.
you know, if you did spot them, you'd instantly be like, "Oh, yo, it's the Thieves Guild." You know, you'd be like, "Oh, wow, it's the Thieves Guild from Oblivion." What was the name of the Silver Fox? What was the name of the guy who was
That's a
the
lot of guards.
head of the
Definitely not
Oblivion
here for the
Thieves
summer
Guild?
festival dance.
Something Fox, Night
A lot of
Fox.
guards means a lot of steel. Thieves and swords do not get
That's
on
gonna bug
well.
me.
I've never had a problem with swords. But then again, I'm not just a thief.
I'm an excellent thief. Oh, we're not. I'm a sword thief.
We can't let the Baron's guests see this thing giving out. And we can't frigging see without it.
Ah, you go off and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
Do I look like an engineer to you?
Okay, that was very close.
Keep up with all his
I
lordship
maybe picked the wrong time
Not
there.
going to be much of a brighter future if the lights don't work.
Or I picked the wrong, oh, hello. What if I'll give him, oh, I'm pressing R and it's not letting me give him the good old blackjack. Alright. Oh, hello.
Bronson, over here.
Huh?
Nice.
Help the new boy, will you?
Mark Ronson, writer of one of the biggest songs of all time.
What am I,
You know,
his father?
Humble
Go on
Beginnings.
Before he sets fire to himself.
Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like walking through the water is a good way of getting caught. What if I just do a little? So again, on a mouse and keyboard, you cannot slow down how fast you're going. Oh, there we go. Okay, they're finally. Oh, that is excruciatingly slow. Okay, so that's what control is for, but that is a oh. Oh, gotta get in here. There we go. Ooh, water. Oh, water arrows. Classic. All right, gotta press 6 for these. Beautiful.
Stupid drafts. Can't these damn things stay lit?
Nope. Don't mind me, sir. Just passing through. See you on the other side. Oh, you're still there? Wow, that's an expensive ashtray.
Every time I get it going, it fizzles out again. You couldn't set a cloth aflame if it was doused in oil, son.
I'll show you how it's done. If you pack it together too close,
Is this one of those games where like it's the same
I should
3
know.
actors playing every
My family
guard,
used to
so
be
you
charcoal burners.
oh yeah?
you can get some really good entertaining conversations between some of these guys?
Huh? Oh, come on. What?
I need to take him down quickly, quietly, and alive.
Okay, well, hold on. Wait 10 seconds. Okay, quickly, quietly, and alive. I guess technically he's alive right now, but, you know, fun fact for you, if someone gets knocked out like that and they don't wake up pretty much, like if someone loses consciousness like that and they don't wake up pretty much immediately, you are looking at some serious brain damage.
What the hell just happened? Why'd you kill this guard? He was barely older than you.
He was a guard, Garrett. Wrong place, wrong time.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll be honest,
It means
you killed
I don't
the guard
kill
too.
without thought or good reason, and I don't get paid for it.
So basically it's okay when you do it, but not me. I see.
That's not what he said at all. He said that he doesn't get paid to kill, so he doesn't kill. It's very professional.
Trail to cause trouble.
When any guards wake up, I'm usually long gone.
Okay, but it's not how that works, but you know, we have to allow these things for video games and movies to have people not die, but like
If
again,
you're so eager to
not
leave,
really how
maybe I
knocking
should
out
go
works.
first.
Oh, there we go. I forgot that you can, even though it says E to set pin on there, I was still clicking the left mouse button because I'm an idiot, you know. But
You're holding me back.
Relying on that claw's holding you back.
Well, it's time for. Oh, hello. We're gonna need this, I think. So I need. Oh no, no. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna peek again, and we're gonna toss the bottle. Okay, no. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right. Now we're gonna, like, right there.
Hey, what could that sound have been?
Who turned out the lights?
Step out, or go back where you came from.
That's right. Go back to the shadows.
Ah, it wasn't anything, I suppose.
It sure wasn't.
Ring the frigging bells. If you keep pacing up and down, you'll wear through those new boots.
It's my girl, sir. She's presenting me to her father. He doesn't know I joined the watch.
Is that like? Can you go down and like knock him out and take the boots off of him? Because they're talking about how fancy his boots are.
On the take.
All right, up we go. Can you stop murdering?
You're worried I might beat you to this thing? I'd share, probably.
I'm worried you're gonna get us both killed.
I can handle myself, okay? I can move faster, I can climb faster, I can...
You could kill faster and make mistakes faster, I get it. You're not in control.
So
That's why I'm better.
I kind of hate these voice performances, but not because they're
Let's just get
they're
the
like
job
inherently
done.
bad. I just sort of hate this, like, I just hate these characters. Oh, I'm so sorry to the Thief fans.
I think we'll do it without this.
Well, I guess she didn't roll very high perception there. Oh, it's time for the end of Assassin's Creed 2. But doesn't he think it's a really bad idea if she's reliant on this thing, that she doesn't have this thing, and she doesn't know that she doesn't have this thing?
Robes.
And so she puts herself in a situation where she needs the thing to get out of the situation because she thought she had it, and then, like, I don't think you thought very hard or at all about that.
Northcrest.
Brothers of the Awakened, we are gathered here to usher this city into a new age. One of progress.
Like, the character models and the
industrial
faces are
enlightenment.
stylized
Let us begin
enough
the channeling
that
of the primal.
it doesn't age too poorly.
Sembla and Strakakan.
Oh, Also, these video sequences really remind me of like
Come on. Let's
the
go down there.
original,
This'll be fun.
like the original Witcher trailers, like the
Job's
first
over.
Witcher
What?
3D trailers.
Are you joking?
Something's not right. It's too dangerous. And you're not ready yet.
You know, I'm not a kid anymore.
Something's
I
not
can do
right.
this.
They're doing weird
I'm going
magic
down
shit.
there with or without you.
Not without this, you're not.
Oh, he's feeling it. Well, this is a really awkward time to be having this teacher-student issues. Is that the relationship here?
Don't move.
Really trusting the glass right now. I was gonna say, you should probably throw that rope.
Garrett, I'm slipping! Ah! Garrett, give me the claw!
Oh man, it's too bad you didn't have that claw right now because I stole it from you. Oh, who could have foreseen this? Was the book screaming? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the sound effects here I feel like are a little weird. I feel like there's a lot of sound effects that we're just not hearing that we really should be hearing. Oh, got an achievement called The Drop. You know what they say in Butcher Bay? It's not the fall that kills you. It's the sudden stop.
Hey. Looks like he's waking up.
Yeah, and I'm a little upset.
Come on. Stop slacking. We gotta get him in the city before they call the lockdown.
Pace yourself, boy. We just need to get him to the clock tower, safe and sound, and then we'll be rosy.
Where's this car going?
Baker's and Stone Market.
Was I talking to you? Hey! Get moving!
Wow, that was
Fucking beggars.
Makes you miss the old watch.
that was harsh.
The voices! Stop the nightmares!
The gloom's getting worse.
Everywhere except Oldale. Someone should do something.
Nobody gives a shit about us, boy. You'll learn that soon enough.
All he cares about is progress! You want to see more of these bloody pipes everywhere? You are the boss! That's enough! Do you?
Look,
That's not food for our bellies!
look,
That's
a
not
lot of these
medicine
guys
for the sick.
are complaining a lot, but
You!
I just
Don't
think they need
you're safe because you got a job shoveling
they need
shit
some
for the rich.
thieves to, you know,
The
make their
Baron
way
has a
through
noose
and
for
maybe do a
every
little
one
bit
of
of
But change is coming.
Eigentums
Orion is going to
verteilen,
change.
maybe,
The Baron
you know,
will burn.
as they say.
See, they're scared of the truth.
Maybe a little less distribution and a little more redistribution.
You there? Who are you speaking with?
Oh, well, that was probably a bad idea. Goodbye. So, is it that there's like weird so in the other Thief games, was there weird magic stuff, or was that a thing with this game? Because I remember there being something about this game that fans of the older Thieves games didn't like, and I'm not sure if it's because there's like magic stuff.
I'm right
Right behind you, scum!
All right. He's right behind me. Oh, there we go. That was easy enough. I guess you're not behind me, scum, anymore. But you know, I think like that's probably going to be a pretty good place to leave this. You know, we've seen the tutorial and sort of how some of the at least initial mechanics of the game work. You know, I would be curious to know how the mission to mission, you know, because we're given a kind of overarching story here very quickly. So at that point, you sort of wonder, well, how does the, you know, just I just want to steal some stuff. Like how does that part of it work? All right, what's going on?
You just bought me another day in this pit.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Just scooching past. Oh, don't mind me. Look at that. I do love the idea that the character conflict at the beginning of this game was, wow, you know this really useful thing that you have? You're over reliant on it. You know, this tool that you're using very effectively to
Claw's fairly quiet when used the right way.
To do
Never
your
made this thing sound noisier than it is.
Oh, okay. So he really does just need to find problems with the way she was using it, huh? Like, I love the idea. Like, would he have been mad? Like, you know, he uses a bow. You know, like at some point, is it kind of a ridiculous conflict for them to give them at the beginning? Like, you know, I don't mean to backseat right, but I feel like you could make a better conflict between those two characters at the beginning of the game. It seems incredibly petty. Like, you know, wow, how dare you use this thing that makes your job easier? Hard mode only, loser. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's where I was gonna.
What are you looking at?
Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Oh yeah.
Don't you go catching a conscience now. Worse than a suicide.
Oh yeah.
I could cut through
Well,
jewels to get around these gates.
You heard the man.
Besides, that mask sounds interesting.
But you're gonna now hear this man when I say that's gonna do it for today's video. The other free game this week, other than Thief, is the Spacers edition of Outer Worlds. But I have already done a video of that relatively recently, actually, because that game was free on the Epic Store only a couple months ago. So there is a very recent video about that game. And this is now the very recent video about this game. I'm curious to hear from those of you that are big fans of the Thief series, what your feelings on this game was, because I do remember some things about this game upon release and people being not very happy with it, and I did it. Was there something to do with like how there's like magic in it that wasn't in the other ones, or where was the magic in the other ones? It's been so long since I've played those that it's more with those. It's more just having forgotten completely what the story is about. But I must admit, I think this game holds up relatively well. For being a fidelity-based video game from 2014, sometimes these can look really bad. But here, you know, rain doesn't look too terrible. I've seen worse rain in games that have come out in the past few years, and you know, you've got your textures, but more importantly, you've got your frame rate. The resolution runs exactly as you would want it to, and the frame rate is very good. So, hey, if you're a fan, well, there you go. Thank you for joining me, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.